We will check in with Chris in just a moment, I believe. But first, we're going to go to some more breaking news that we're learning about a small plane that has crashed into a San Diego neighborhood. This is some live video. You see, it looks like there's an interview there. If we hear this person talking, we will pause and listen in. But again, this apparently happened just a few moments ago. The San Diego Police Department confirming a crash that happened in the city's Murphy Canyon. Let's listen in.
The line of approach for the landing strip is in our, it runs right down our street, so we constantly see them fly overhead of us. Like I said before, they don't give private pilot's license to anybody. They did an amazing job with him. He did an amazing job. He put it down exactly where he had to put it down with minimal casualties. I'm not sure if he made it. If he didn't make it, I'm very sorry for the family.
But to think that, you know, he landed in the middle, he or she landed in the middle of the street. This could have been so much worse, especially with your home being on that same road.
Of course, that's the immediate worry is everybody's safety. Like I said, it was my family first because they're immediate to me. They're my most nearest and dearest. But like the Marine Corps, we care for all types of life. So we immediately started running out and looking for neighbors, to waking them up, getting them out of bed, making them aware of the situation at hand.
How old are your children, and what was going through your mind trying to protect your family? You know, especially as a military member, you train for emergency situations, but I imagine it's a little different feeling when you're talking about your own family.
Definitely. I mean, so my kids are 3 and 1, male and female. Luckily, it was to my benefit that they were little, so I can get them out quickly. But as far as training goes, I mean, safety's first. Keep cool under chaos, and just constant thinking ahead. What's next? What can I do next? What can I do from here? What's my impact on these people?
And what's been the overall feeling of the rest of your neighbors? Was everybody as calm as you? I mean, it seems when I was over there trying to get closer to the scene, it did seem a little chaotic. So can you tell me what you saw, and now that you're here, how you're feeling?
I mean, so this is a military household, like complex, right? So there's at least 1 service member per household. But that's 1 for a family of 5, so it's 4 civilians to 1 military member. So they're not used to seeing chaos. They're not used to seeing emergencies like this. So they were panicked. I kind of started giving direction to come here, to gather here, so that they can have a safe point. I noticed that the fuel was running downhill, so I directed everybody uphill so that they can get somewhere safe.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I know your kids are getting antsy and they need to get to bed, but I appreciate your time.
You're listening into a live interview right there with someone who lived in that area. Once again, this is Murphy Canyon. So a small plane crashed. Now, we are unsure if how many people were hurt or killed in this. We are still working to learn those details right there, but definitely a scary situation this morning.
Absolutely. And keep in mind, this is on the West Coast, so 3 hours earlier. It's 5:35 there now. So you might imagine that many people were either sleeping or just beginning to start their day when reports of this surfaced. Again, a small plane crashing into several homes in San Diego. We'll continue to monitor this and bring you any updates as we get them into our newsroom.